Welcome back. It is 6:44. Now, we all know COVID has been tough on so many of us throughout the year. All through the month of December, WAAY 31 is here to help those who need it most. We are speaking with the executive director about HEALS today and how you can help our community. Well, we're also assisting other nonprofits as they rely on these programs to get through now more than ever. We've got HEALS Inc., Kids to Love, and Free to Teach. Again, we are talking with the executive director of HEALS Inc. this morning and how your donations will help them in this time of need. Let's go ahead and bring in Heather Mason. She's joining us live via Zoom this morning. Heather, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Marie. Glad to be here this morning.
So tell us, for those not familiar with HEALS Inc., tell us a little bit about your organization and what you all do.
So we started in 1998 as a collaborative between Huntsville City Schools and local who saw needs, children who needed care within the school system. And so we provide free medical, dental, and optometry in our Title I schools in Huntsville and Madison County. We have 3 Huntsville City clinics and 2 in Madison County to be able to take care of them. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a place to go.
When we think about COVID and the impacts it's had on so many organizations and really just the way of life for all of us, how has it directly impacted the way you guys operate in schools and your other clinics?
A tremendous impact. I mean, we're, not exempt from anybody else. It's just a healthcare organization. At the very beginning, we knew it was important for us to figure out a strategy to be able to stay open. And thankfully, throughout the whole time, at least one Huntsville City clinic open and our Madison County clinic open as well. It's been difficult for us with staff or nurses as well as provider coverage because they too have had to be able to take care of their kids at home. We have made it work and have been able to be because it, closed our waiting rooms because it limited exposure for that as well. We pivoted very quickly to telemedicine visits so that way we could that as a service as well. And dental was really impacted early on because for the first 2 months, we were not able to see any patients in care. So you can imagine that put us way behind. But through the summer, our staff was able to get back in there and get back in so that get back on to their routine care.
Telemed has been really a lifesaver for a lot of people and a lot of organizations just this year alone. So, Heather, before we let you go this morning, what's the biggest need for HEALS right now? Is it monetary donations? What do you need from members of the community?
Monetary is always the biggest need for us because, imagine, it's pretty expensive to provide medical and dental for these children. And so that certainly each dollar counts and goes a long way so that people know $12 donation each month for a child for an entire.
All right, Heather Mason, the Executive Director for HEALS Inc., thank you so much for joining us this morning and for all you do for kids and families right here in our own community. Again, remember, if you would like to give to our 31 Days to Give initiative, you can find links on how you can do just that right now on our homepage. When you go to WAAYTV.com or our WAAY 31 News app, you can support HEALS Inc., Kids to Love, and Free to Teach now through December 31st. It's been an absolute pleasure of ours to be able to highlight the important work that each of these organizations do in our community this week. Time now is 6:48 on your Friday morning. Let's go ahead and check in with Jared.